Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Launch 3% Challenge, the live stream series where you're trying to beat Trails of Cold Steel 1's Nightmare Mode without ever changing our starting gear. And if you want to watch these challenge runs in your own time, be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel and boot that bell button to stay notified. And hello that bots, and hello J-Eagle the Eagle. Thank you both so much for dropping by. How you been? Also, hello there, General Kenobi. I see that the most suspicious maid of all time is still being suspicious, while Reen, Elliot, and Gaius over there just wander off into the distance. I'm wondering how far they're going to go before they stop, or they're just trying to go off screen at this point. Oh, you ran an update on Punch Ball? Nice, J-Eagle the Eagle. About the ball slowing thing you suggested, and you just made it too slow. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. But it's
it
good
was
to...
the peak of summer, and the sweltering sun was beating down on the residents of Trista.
I'm also noticing that Reen, Elliot, and Gaius have just randomly stopped there in the middle of the road. Not sure what they're doing. I think they're just more surprised that we waited this long in this cutscene.
After returning from Heimdall, we were given a whopping 5-day summer vacation before the school year resumed.
Okay, and also just to fill in everyone, last stream we finished the Chapter 4, which means we're returning to Thor's Military Academy. Apparently, they only got a 5-day summer vacation. What? Excuse me? Ooh, okay. So, just a bit of friction slow enough to be natural. That's interesting, J-Eagle. Thanks for sharing that. Hey, Copper Nicholson, thanks for dropping by. How's it going? Welcome.
Turns out,
welcome back to Thor's Military Academy.
Routes, only granting extended vacations to students over the New Year's holiday.
Oh, I see.
However, nobles are allowed to visit home, ostensibly to give them time to become familiar with their family's holdings.
I see.
And, as you might expect, that meant most students from classes 1 and 2 spent summer away from Trista.
Ah, while everyone else, while most of Class 7 was probably staying there.
Meanwhile, classes 3 through 5 were stuck on campus, envying the nobility as they studied and trained as usual.
Oh, fair enough, Copper Nicholson.
The other members of Class 7 and I chose to stay in Trista as well, facing the heat with our fellow students.
Alright, I wonder where Eustace and Matthias are right now, because I don't see them. I could see, would Eustace have been called back to see his father? I can't imagine Matthias would have... Well, actually, I guess Matthias could have stayed in Heimdall, but... Oh, I have not tried that, Copper Nicholson. I am curious to see where tonight's stream goes, though. For a bunch of reasons. Most notably for free time events, but also to see just... Well, now that we've heard about the Imperial Liberation Front, where's that going? Okay, everyone's here. And so is the goofy music. God, it's so hot. I'm dying in here. I'm sick of this heat already. Can someone just fast forward to the winter months already? Talking about it is just making me feel even hotter. The Academy should install an orbital air conditioner. At least then it'd be a little easier to cope. Those are a thing? Okay. An orbital air conditioner? What is that? Well, it's this device that blows out cool air to help regulate a room's temperature. Maybe it'd help if you think of it as the opposite of a stove. Well, that's some kind of wizardry. I've heard of them, but aren't they supposed to be prohibitively expensive? Only the most modern buildings seem to be able to afford them. Do you have one in your house? Well, there's one at the Rhineford Company's corporate headquarters, yeah. It'd be nice if my mother could spare one, you know, for the academy she sits on the board of directors for. Alyssa. Seems a bit much to hope for. This is a military academy, so I doubt we can expect to be indulged quite that much. Still, a machine to help us keep cool in the summer? Whoever first invented that should add metal. Ultimately, the summer heat here is more difficult to cope with than the ground. As long as I think of it as another part of my training, it doesn't bother me all that much. Rayhard gets similar heat waves, but there's usually a breeze blowing in from the canyon at this time of year. That does make summers a bit easier to manage. My hometown's up in the mountains, so it's pretty cool all year round. Actually, now that you mention it, I would have thought you three would go back home for the summer being nobles and all. Well, I mean, Eustace has issues with his parents. Laura, I'm not sure. Laura probably wants to trade, and Reen is Reen. Oh, and Alyssa too. Alyssa also has parent issues, so there's that too. You were given permission, weren't you? Well, if everyone else was going home, I would have considered it. But in the end, I decided against it. I mean, it wasn't all that long ago I'd have to see Elise. Maybe next year. I came here to train. Exactly. Fair enough, Chopper Nicholson, fair enough. Until I feel I've made significant progress, I have no intention of returning home. Ha! Some of you saw my father's mansion. Do you think I'd go back to a place like that willingly? I'd much rather stay here and take my chances with heat stroke. Jesus! You're really that uncomfortable at home, huh? Well, hot as it is, there's a lot going on right now. I doubt all the people who head into that conference at the end of the month will have much time to be worried about the heat. You make a good point. We're talking about the West Lemuria Trade Conference, right? Oh, no, it's coming back up again, chat. I feel like this is going to... I feel like that's probably where we're going to go for the next field study, this trade conference. Because they keep playing it up. That's the one. That's never been an international conference. There's never been an international conference on that scale before, at least not in modern times. Mayor Dieter Kroos, who happens to be the International Bank of Crossbelt CEO, was the first one to propose it. I don't think so, Copper Nicholson. I think it's more so just about various trade groups in this area. I've heard that Prince Olivert will be attending on behalf of His Majesty the Emperor. Chancellor Osborne is supposed to be attending too. Seems crazy to think we met them both just a few weeks ago. Chancellor in particular was a pretty intimidating figure. I wouldn't be surprised if he's the final boss or something. Seemed like a big, scary monster. And I think if that isn't foreshadowing, I don't know what is. Really? No, that doesn't make sense. Isn't Davy Jones a fictional character, Copper Nicholson? Or you think you have Pirates of the Caribbean? Well, I've heard he served in the Imperial Army before becoming a politician. 11 years ago, His Majesty entrusted him with the position of Chancellor. Supposedly, a full 70% of the Imperial Army is under his jurisdiction. That is very, 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 very suspicious. His fame comes from establishing most of the nation's railway networks there on the capital. Though he's also been responsible for annexing several smaller countries and independent states around Erebonia. Yeah, that... Ladies and gentlemen, I think we found our C. I believe those all took place without any bloodshed, though. At least as far as I'm aware. I wouldn't put too much stock in what he's selling. Military spending in this country has increased exponentially since he took up his position as Chancellor. And that's only possible thanks to the tax revenue he gleans from the people of Homdar and those annexed regions. Wow! He was the one who ordered the construction of those two railway guns they point at Crossbelt, too. Oh, no! No! Alright, Copper Nicholson, alright. At one point, Erebonia was on the verge of a full-scale war with Calvar because of those things. Oh, yeah. I heard that it was actually liberal that proposed a way to avoid an armed conflict. They ended up signing a non-aggression patch, right? Yeah. Though, as I'm sure you've noticed, there's still quite a bit of tension. I won't be surprised if the issue reared its head again during the trade conference. Chancellor Osborne's been a really popular figure in the capital, though. Popular enough that he seems to have a group of terrorists after him. He does seem to be the Imperial Liberation Front's main target, doesn't he? No, I'm not so sure. I'm really not sure about that. I wouldn't be surprised if the Chancellor is C here. But, and that they're trying to dethrone the Emperor. But maybe I'm just misreading that. I mean, I guess we'll see. This should also just be a faux pas to try and throw us a little bit off the trail of who C is. But the fact that Fee referred to the Chancellor as a big, scary monster, that to me just seems like foreshadowing. You know, the hammer of judgment that shall topple the dictator and all that. Indeed, they seem to harbor a deep-seated grudge against him. The anger seemed a bit unusual in its intensity, did. Unless... I mean, I'm not sure about the mercenaries. They're probably just doing this for the money. But Gideon especially, I would not be surprised if he was from one of those nations that was annexed by the Empire under the Chancellor's watch. And if that is the case, that would be a pretty, legitimate reason to despise the Empire. He does seem like the type who made a lot of enemies, especially with a face like that. B. Well, I'd rather not speak ill of my father's close ally, but... He just looks so unamused. Come to think of it, isn't the instructor awfully late, even by her standards? It's well past time for homeroom to start. True, it should have started about 10 minutes ago, actually. I swear, that woman, she better not be sleeping off another hangover back in the dormitory. I wouldn't put it past her. I wish I could say there's no way our upstanding instructor would do that, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Excuse me. I'll have you know I did no such thing. Today.
Sarah, what are you doing? Oh, I was just eavesdropping on you people, like any intelligence officer should. I guess that kind of makes sense, Copper Nicholson.
Instructor?
As a parallel to draw.
Good morning, Instructor.
Morning, everyone! Anyway, I'll have you know I've got a good reason for being late today. And that reason is... we're going to be welcoming a new classmate today.
A new class? Wait. Oh, no. No. Chat. I swear, is she bringing Milliam? Is this going to be Milliam? If this is how Milliam gets brought back into the story. Ah, hello, Blue Girl Violet. So much for dropping by. How you been? Yep, we're in Chapter 5. We just finished Chapter 4. If it's Milliam, I swear. I'm waiting for it.
A transfer student at this time of year?
A transfer student at this time of year, at this time of day, in this part of the country, localized entirely in this classroom? Yes! Well, can we see them? No!
Seriously?
All right, come on in.
My guess is it's either going to be Milliam or Alphen. That would be my guess. Wait, what? Huh? What? It's what? Stop! Wait, no, what? Hold on a second. He's a second-year student. What?
Crow?
But isn't he a second-year student?
That's what I say, Nava.
I'm Crow Armbrust. Starting today, I'll be joining you fine folks as a member of Class 7.
Why?
It's gonna be pretty sweet, guys.
Why? Yes, got him. No. Yes, steamed hams.
What?
You know what it might be now that I'm thinking about it? Because Crow has that gambling problem, maybe he got caught and this is his reprimand. He's being dropped down a year.
What? I mean, how?
Are you sure you want to know? It's a long tale fraught with the intrigue of school politics.
I don't think I'd put it quite like that. Back in his first year, he slacked off so much that he ended up failing a few of his classes.
Oh, okay, that doesn't surprise me. So
Then he came crying to me in a panic, like, oh, help me, Instructor Sarah. They're not gonna let me graduate.
Okay, that line was very well done. Sarah.
So as a special exception, he's going to be joining us for the next 3 months to pay for his laziness.
How come we can't make you two work that much because of your laziness, Sarah? Oh, hush now, Fee!
You can't be serious.
You use this.
That's an even more pathetic reason than I was bracing myself for.
I think you already know that Crow was one of the trial users for the Arcus test they ran last year.
Read the second form down, Crow. The second form fail. Yes.
So I thought he might be a good role model for you. In that sense, anyway. And don't forget, he'll also be joining us on our future field studies, too.
Well, considering he only slacked off for about 3 months, that actually makes him a better role model than you, Sarah. Oh, hush now, Fee!
Nice. Looks like you saved me the trouble of having to explain it all. Anyway, let's let the good times roll.
Oh, no.
Oh, and since we're all classmates now, no need for all that sweet talking you lay on the other second years, all right?
Excuse me?
Right.
Easier said than done, I fear.
If he was any more laid back, he'd be comatose.
And that crow was your first burn, courtesy of Fee. Welcome to Class 7. I agree, Fee is fantastic.
Instructor, I can't help but notice you left the door open.
Oh, is there another student coming in?
Wait, is there someone else too?
Yeah. Oh, is this like a fake out? Like, they're very pro to throw me off guard, then they're just going to bring in William anyway. I swear.
Huh? Are you serious?
Oh, I was hoping to catch you off guard.
Sarah, no.
All right, come on in and say hello.
I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting.
I thought you forgot I was out in the hall.
Oh no! I was right. What the heck? Why? You!
What?
You must be joking.
Why? She's back, everybody!
Aren't you?
You're the girl we met in the Nord Highlands.
Yuppers! Long time no see, guys.
So I was half
Some
right.
of you I don't know, so I guess I better introduce myself. I'm Milliam Orion.
What are you doing here, William?
And this here's Eric Gitlum, but we'll just call him Lammy for short.
I mean, at least she's wearing a. Let me put it to you this way, Copper Nicholson. At least this attire is at least somewhat more appropriate than what she usually wears. But I digress.
What the hell is that?
Holy crap!
It's that thing we saw at Ark's fort.
So this is that strange girl you met in the Nord Highlands.
Oh, and a little house rule before anything gets blown up. No bringing that thing out in the classroom.
And Billy's like, but I already did. Lammy, show and tell.
If he accidentally smashes a wall or blasts through the ceiling, I'm the one who's gonna get chewed out for it.
Oh, don't worry, instructor. It won't be by accident. That doesn't make me feel any better.
Boo! Fine.
Aw, William looks disappointed.
Anyway.
To be fair, Copper Nicholson, it seems like a lot of the skirts are that short for Class 7 because, ladies and gentlemen, this is an anime game.
Nice to meet you guys.
Why? That was adorable, but why? Is she going to join the dance club or something?
Tell me you're kidding. Please?
Reed's like, please, no. We had enough of trying to understand where William was coming from in Chapter 3. Please, no.
I really wish I could.
Sorry, you people are stuck with these two. Have fun.
Well, I can see we're in for some fun times these next 3 months.
Why? Hey, Baymark483, thanks for dropping by. How you been? Hello there once more indeed, and also... we had 2 surprises today, and they were both named William. And I guess Crow, too. At first, no one was sure what to make of Crow Amber's and intelligent division agent Milliam Orion, so transferred to Class 7. Honestly, William's just... If having Sarah and Sharon on the campus wasn't suspicious enough, now William's here too, and that just makes everything even more sus. But within a matter of days, it almost felt like they'd been there all along. Sure. I'm sure none of you need to be reminded that it was none other than Emperor Dracos who ended the War of the Lions. Oh, nice. That sounds good. Hope it arrives soon, Baymark. But did you know that historical records tell us he had amazingly few soldiers under his command? Initially, his allies numbered only a few confidants and several warriors from Nord. While supporters rallied to him in each region, his ranks still couldn't hope to compare to other princes' armies. Nonetheless, they continue to advance, liberating region after region after half a year of bloody battles. Prince Dreikel is met perhaps his most well-known supporter. Milliam. Wait, hold on a minute. Is he saying that Milliam was Prince Dreikel's most well-known supporter? That'd be hilarious. And then it's like, I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm not old enough for that. Unless I'm a robot, but that's just a theory. And I also noticed that Crow's asleep in the back of the classroom. Bro, that's my job to be asleep. Wake up! Would you happen to know the historical figure to whom I'm referring to? Sure do. Leon Sandlot. Also known as the Lance Maiden. What? The Lance Maiden. Okay. Ah, you right you are. Well done. Leon Sandlot was the daughter of a count who ruled over a remote region. Accounts tell us she showed great martial skill from a young age. In particular, her skill with the lance was unparalleled. No records exist of her ever being beaten in combat. The Lance Maiden also had a group of mighty warriors under her control, who fought alongside her in battle. Perhaps you'd like to illuminate us to the name of this famous band, Reed. What? Fair enough, Copper Nicholson. Oh no, pop quiz, Chad! My warriors. I think it was the Style Rider, if I'm remembering correctly. Wait, I don't think that's right, though. I'm pretty sure about that second half. Okay, it's not that. Pretty sure they were called... Okay, so it's not Style Ritter, it's... Is it Priest Ritter? No. Eisenritter. Really? Okay. The Eisenritter, also known as the Iron Knights. They were a band of knights said to be able to charge across the battlefield like lightning, cutting down all in their path. Correct, you've done your homework. I'm not sure if I'm going to get a class point for that, because I did get it wrong twice, but we'll see. The Wandering Prince met the Lance Maiden one day during a prolonged conflict in a remote region of the country. After recognizing each other as reliable and trustworthy, they pledged to fight together under a united banner. With the Lance Maiden and her knights bolstering his ranks, Dreikel's army swept through one region after another. In just a year, he was able to defeat other princes and free the imperial capital, Heimdar. As an interesting footnote, the castle of the Eisenritter used as their base of operations 250 years ago. Just so happens to be only a hop, skip, and a jump away from Laura's home in Legram. Oh really? Interesting. It's Instructor Thomas, not Instructor Thanos. Oh, it would be funny if it was Instructor Thanos. And with a snap of my fingers, I can get rid of half of the class. Indeed, it's known as Lohengrin Castle. It's a beautiful old building situated in the shore of Lake Ebel, to the west of Legram. Oh, you mentioned that before. Does anyone live there now? Due to the dangerous terrain, and no one goes near it these days. It's just simply as a relic of a bygone era. But the Arcee family is responsible for its maintenance. Only minimal work is done, though. Speaking of the Arcee house, wasn't one of your ancestors the Eisenritter's second in command? Indeed, the Lance Maiden's most trusted assistant and confidant, from what I understand. The Sandlot clan line ended with the death of the Lance Maiden. Oh. It's probably because of that the Arcee family mourns her death to this year. Oh, Class VII is the Avengers? That'd be interesting. I see. Oh, what a fascinating story. But never had a mission there, so I've never been able to go. Maybe I should have stopped by when I went to Berehard a while back. No, William, don't bring that up! You know what you did! You think she at least tried to conceal that fact, and that she got sent all over the country on secret missions? I know, she just let that totally slip, that she was doing something in Berehard too. Well, I suppose it's better than being all distant and cagey around us. Watch Millian be like the worst intelligence officer of all time. Okay, so tomorrow's a free day, which means that next Wednesday you'll have your usual practicals in. You better all bring your A game, and if I had to guess, I'm going to put William McCrow against you, Reed, just because I want to see you suffer. Thanks, Sarah. Oh, don't mention it. Oh, William McCrow, a few must-have instructional materials you guys are going to need as part of Class 7 finally showed up. That's not often you want you done here, so I want you to come with me to the faculty lounge. Right up. Man, what a drag. Alright, almost out for the day. Flee while you can! Matthias, if you'll do the honors. Yes, instructor. All rise, bow. What is going on with Class 7 right now? Yeah, you're right, they don't have a valid animation, they just cut to a blank screen. Oh well. So, what do you think? Oh, I see. Interesting. Thanks for the clarification, Baymark. Well, I don't think we have to be on our guard around her, at least. No, Reed, don't say that! The fact that you're saying that only makes her more suspicious. Same. Though, I'd rather she kept that giant silver thing of hers hidden. I don't think she's a bad girl. I was taking a nap in the courtyard yesterday, and she came and fell asleep next to me. What? What does that have to do with whether or not she's trustworthy? They look like a couple of kittens all curled up together. What? Excuse me. Their personalities may be worlds apart, but they're both rather cat-like in their own ways. She has to be more than 12 or 13. She's practically a child. Yeah, you're right. She's so chipper all the time that it's hard to really be cold toward her. Yeah, I don't think I have to bring myself to spurn her. She's not this natural charm, I think. Yeah! Oh, you know what, Bimbo? That's actually a good point! How did Emma get that information? Emma, were you watching us? Oh, no, nothing like that. Really? Yeah. Yes, really? And then Emma just runs out of the room in embarrassment. Be that as it may, her presence here reeks of blood and iron, if you take my meaning. It's that... Well, it certainly seems that way.
As such, I'm planning on granting you a bit of additional assistance.
Oh, that's what he meant. Okay.
I should have it ready for you in a few weeks' time.
Okay. I see. Hard to believe a girl like that could be an agent in the intelligence division. But just going off that, what happened to Nora, there's not much doubt. Might be doubted. And then there's that thing, Earl Getlam, that's always with her. I thought it was called Lammy. Hush now, Fee. She calls it lambing, but aside from its fame, we don't really know anything about it. It seems to be made from some strange material with both metallic and ceramic properties. Hard, but pliable. Agreed. It doesn't look like anything you can make even with the most cutting-edge orbital technology. Is it ancient? Hey, that is not part of the protagonist. Yeah, exactly. An adult dynamic game that is not part of the protagonist group and ain't a waifu. Suspicious. Exactly. That's how you know this is an anime game, Bayark. When I touched it, it felt really nice and cold. Just like my personality sometimes. Oh, so you actually touched it? It hasn't escaped my notice. That seems strikingly similar to the combat shells, whilst we fight in our practical exam. That's a good point, Laura. I think it's safe to assume that they share some kind of common origin. Are you saying they're both from the CIS? They're both from the Separatists, the battle droids? Yeah. I guess they do kind of look similar in a way. The instructor said she was forced to accept it, though. In a sense, Million was forced on us, too. Yep, exactly, Baymark. You're welcome to think what you will, but I don't trust her. I agree with Eustace here. I really don't trust her. Either way, she's technically our classmate now, like her or not. Maybe a little early to tell whether we can trust her as a friend, but we should be able to figure that out pretty quickly whether we can count on her as a member of Class 7. Ah. Well, that's a logical way of bringing it down, at least. You're right, it's still pretty early to make sweeping judgments. Yep. Knowing her background would be great, but what's really important is whether we can count on her in a fight. Agreed, as students of the military academy, that's probably the most important issue. Well, I have to wait and see. Well, considering we're living in the same dormitory, it'd be good if we all got along. Yeah, I wouldn't want to make her feel like we're trying to make her feel unwelcome. And then there's Crow. Let's see, Liferang, you seem like you got along with him pretty well. I don't know if I quite put it like that. If I had to say, I'd describe him as a capricious gambling ad, way too prone to ante up for every hand. Yeah, Class 7 is basically the Republic at this point. Adios, help us! He sounds like a kind of miscreant, so we'd be better off avoiding. You can count on him when the chips are down, though. He really helped me out last month when Luis went to his old schoolhouse. It's as though he was written in there for plot convenience. He's good at fighting, pretty handy with his archers, too. Class 7 is soon to be the old Republic to do it. No. Zara's Palpatine? Oh, come on! It's really that obvious? Yes, it was, Sarah. Oh, hush now, Fee. Well, maybe we're worried over nothing, then. Still, I'm not really sure how to connect with him, you know? Well, at least we're in separate dorms for the time being. We'll just have to see how things go. Alright. Well... Oh, wait, it's not quite, the next day yet, so we can't quite, we can't quite do our free time events yet, unfortunately, but you know what it does mean, chat? It means we can finally say hi again to Madam President, so... What?
Hello, Reen Schwarzer speaking.
Oh, hi there, Reen.
Toa, is that you?
Have a moment?
Toa? Oh, this is a surprise.
Oh?
What can I do for you?
Oh?
You've got a new student in your class now, right?
Oh?
Well, the student notebook is ready, so I figured it'd be best to get it to her as soon as possible.
Toa's looking out for everyone, even the new students. That's so good.
Handled it last time. Would you mind coming to get it for her?
You're talking about Million. Sure thing. I'll come get it right away. You want me to swing by the student council room then?
That'd be great. Thanks.
She sure doesn't waste any time. I should head on over to the student council room before it gets too late.
Wait, is this actually like a hidden side quest with Toa? If that is the case. Oh, never mind. I guess it was a mandatory quest, then that's why I just wouldn't jump us to this area. Alright. Well, before we go see Madam President, if there's one thing we learned from... Oh, no. Wrong stop. If there is one thing we learned from last fight, it's that these tomato grinds are... No, not tomato grinds. Where is it? Somewhere in here is a very good item that gives us a lot of CP that we should just buy a lot of. But that's us. I think it might be in the town, actually. Exactly. Exactly. Main quest with Madam President. Let's go see. Well, Toa said she wanted me to come to the student council room. Oh, wait. Hold on a minute. I bet you if I do this, time is going to progress. So, as much as I want to see Madam President, we have to see our bonus dialogue. So, B, what are you up to? We also want to make sure to get our fishing in, so... Oh, that's a new one. What is that, a goldfish?
Now that's a catch.
Ooh, a rowana. Oh, wow, that was nice. Neat. Oh dear. I just one of these. We found Nemo? Yes! I approve.
Bad.
Fair enough, Famor. And another crab. Mr. Krabs has returned.
Caught one.
Now come on, give us some interesting things.
Caught one.
Alright. That's the most we're going to get, so.
Caught one.
Alright, P, what are you doing in the gardening club? Looks like my plants are growing up pretty well now. You can do it, flowers. They should bloom soon enough. Almost there. Oh, you're right, Baymar. I guess in a way it does, though to be fair, you do have to throw it, you do have to yeet the fishing line with some force. Alright, Laura's probably swimming again, if I had to guess. Laura? Oh, she's trying to teach swim lessons then. You seem more comfortable with what you're doing now, Monica. Perhaps you should try increasing your distance. That said, there's no need to rush. You should pace yourself entirely up to it. Yeah, I know, one step at a time. Monica has really improved in her swimming lately. She might reach her goal of swimming 50 hours any day now. I approve that they're like having a little story arc with even the other students of the academy that we don't get to see much. That's really cool. Script writing. What do you have to say, Maka? Well, thanks to Laura, I'm slowly getting better and better. Maybe the 50-hour dream isn't as far off as I thought. Yep. Alright. Let's go see what Eustace is up to. So... Eustace is trying to find the magic horse again. Mark my words, Milliam has yet to show her true colors. Eustace, honestly, for once, I agree with you, Eustace. I really don't trust Milliam. Every intention of exposing her true reasons for joining our class. I think maybe you're worrying it out too much. And perhaps you're not worrying enough. Our class is full of good souls, far too naive and accepting for their own good. You know, Eustace has a point. At least one of us needs to look at others with a critical eye, and I happen to make a rather fine skeptic. You know what? That's actually a good point. Good job, Eustace. Well, I suppose having several points of view deserves a good thing, but at least try and make her feel... No. Oh, fine. I have every intention of exposing her true reasons. The only question is whether or not she'll make it an easy task. Now, chat, before we continue talking to the rest of Class 7, as is tradition around here, I think it's about time we talk to... she who shall not be named, Ferris. I will be challenging Elisa tomorrow! Yes, she may have outsprinted me, and indeed she scored better on the midterms, but all that is in the past! The time is nigh to show her what the great Ferris Florald is truly capable of! I will be victorious tomorrow no matter what! The time is nigh to show what I, Ferris Florald, am truly capable of! Ferris is just... It's just a really snotty, it's just a really snotty character that I gave a funny voice to during one of those bonus dialogue. Yeah, like the Ferris wheel, definitely pay it, Mark. She doesn't like Alyssa very much. Also, that voice is very hard for me to do. Let me get some water after that once I did chat. Yep, exactly. Alrighty. Now I guess we'll go. It's so weird seeing Milliam's icon on the... just on the academy, just for us to go walk up to. It's just, it's different. Well, here's Emma and, so, Class 7's a whole lot livelier these days, isn't it? Even playing pro aside, I never would have expected some girl we met in Nord would become our classmate. Well, life is full of surprises. It feels like they've already become part of the fabric of our class, too. Definitely. I don't think we should have any trouble getting along with them. Well, for now, at least. These two seem more like responsible adults than any of us. Instructor Sarah included. You think you can look after Milliam? Not a problem. We're all classmates, after all. Helping each other out is what we do. Aww. Pro should theoretically be able to take care of himself, but maybe we should ask Milliam how she's doing with classes. We're about some of the material might be a bit on the difficult side for her, so we should all help her out. Unless she's an AI, in which case she could probably do it very easily. That Alec Island person is a real mystery though, isn't it? Really curious how it works. That makes sense, especially since Laura is all about the technology and stuff. Where is Elliot? Oh! I found Gaius. That pain has really been improving. Meanwhile, I've hardly gotten any better. It's all thanks to you, Clara. You guided me along the path I never would have found my way through on my own. I couldn't be more thankful. Oh, Gaius, oh please. It all comes down to working harder than anyone else. Duh! Linda and I have really developed our skills by learning from Clara's devotion to the arts. If I've improved at all since arriving at Doors, I would also this club. Ultimately, I'm glad I joined. Duh. So, Clara's going full bore for a while. She's going to glasses at some point, isn't she? This is so interesting. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, Dias is too pure. What is this? Elliot, I see you are playing. I was about to say if that was Didion's flute. Originally, Habel was going to be our lead violinist. Now, though, I'm on the hook for it. I was worried at first, but since it was so out of the blue, but it seems to be shaping up nicely now. Now I had my doubts at first, but now I feel like I made the right decision in choosing this guy. Duh. Thanks, Elliot. And one way I'll know for sure is if I can go help with this performance without a hitch. I'm just glad to hear it. I'll be cheering you on. No, I have my doubts. But, okay. What about you? Her name is Mint. It's a bit scary that we're gonna have to play while about him. But even so, I want to give him a performance he can be proud of. Okay. So we found Elliot. Now all that's left is Milliam and Sarah. So let's see what they're up to. Alright. Where are they? Are they in here? No. Have our places. Oh wow, someone's skipping class. Wow, wow, that's Fee's job, I'll have you know. Fair enough, Shopper Nicholson. And already, Milliam has become suspicious. Look what she's doing. She's talking with Sarah, one of the most suspicious characters in this game. Milliam, what are you doing? Now that you have your uniform equipment, you should be good to go. Thanks, Teach. Good energy, I like it. I still have a hard time wrapping my mind around how someone like you ended up in an Iron Blood, though. The boss of yours is a real mystery. You're pretty mysterious yourself. Seems like your life was really interesting before you started teaching. Now, who could have told you that? She asked the girl from the Imperial Intelligence Division. Milliam, let me give you a word of advice. This match team might have gotten you into the scouting, but my class, you're just another student. Just keep that in mind and everything will be gravy, okay? Okay. Righto. What do regular student-teacher relationships look like again? I think I forgot. Oh, poor Reed. This academy is so awesome. I want to go around and explore. Ah, fair enough. Okay, no, I want to see what Sarah has to say. That's not nice about the turn for the crazier. I keep everyone in class on their toes, though, so bring out the crazy, I say. With the amount of amusement you apparently get from us, maybe we should start charging you. Probably Baymark. Alright, I think that was... Yeah, it was everyone. Okay, well, actually, no, we do have to see Matthias. And then we'll have to talk to Madam President. Alright, Matthias, I think will be in the chess club, so... Yep. Also, my father might have had a hand in Milliam joining our class, given that he's on the board of directors. I don't know. I doubt he knows about the Intelligence Division's plans. I think it's likely he helps facilitate the transfer at least. They seem like they know each other, too. His close friendship with the Chancellor may have deeper implications than I thought. Yes, the chess club's upcoming match is my primary focus right now. Stefan has become a far better player than when I first met him. No one his dedication ever go away, so I'm planning on going all out tomorrow. Awesome. What's the use, Stefan? We're having a match with the upper class club tomorrow. This time, our club is on the line. We can't afford to lose. Just one more match, Matthias. We're winning tomorrow, no matter what. That's nice. Alright. And now, Chad, after much delay, it is finally time to see Madam President.
The door's open! Come on in!
Sorry if I disturbed you.
Oh, Reem! Not at all. Sorry for making you come all the way out here.
Everybody's like, all the way out here. Tell I come out here so often. Oh, whatever.
Don't worry about it. It's class business anyway.
Uh-oh, that's a lot of work.
That's quite the spread you've got on your desk there. Is it just me, or does your workload only ever seem to increase?
Well, I've got a little extra going on right now that's keeping me a little busier than normal. Anyway, this is Milliam's notebook. Crow's already got one, along with the added pages on the Arcus units you all have. So she's the last one to meet.
Is it just me, or does that one look different from the others?
I'll be sure to pass this on to Milliam next time I see her. Actually, if you don't mind my asking, how much do you know about why she's here at the Academy?
All I know is that she came with a recommendation organization from the Army's intelligence division, really.
Suspicious.
You know those combat shells you fight in your practical exams? They're being used with the Emperor's authorization.
Suspicious.
Apparently, it's something similar for Milliam. We can't deny her admission if the Emperor's pushing it through.
Suspicious.
This goes all the way up to His Majesty?
Seems like it. The Chancellor was the one who set up both the Intelligence Division and the Railway Military Police.
Suspicious.
But neither of those organizations could have been established without His Majesty's consent. That's what's unusual. Anyway, because of that, the Academy can't really turn down a direct referral with that kind of backing.
So that's how it is. But even accounting for that, I never would have expected Crow to be transferred into our Class 2.
Yeah, I was just as shocked as you when I found out. I knew he was
Oh,
a
Crow.
habitual class cutter, but I always figured he at least had enough credits to graduate. Oh, I feel like a failure as student council president for not noticing. Maybe even a failure as a friend.
Toa, that is not your fault. You probably did everything you could.
Whoa there! I think you're being a little hard on yourself.
Thank you, Rain.
What about Angelica? Does she have enough credits to graduate?
Angie at least makes sure to attend the classes she needs for graduation. Apparently, Crow not only hadn't attended enough class units, he also didn't turn in some essential assignments. But as long as he's active and engaged with his Class 7 work over the next couple months, he'll be able to graduate.
Ah. Still, I get the distinct feeling this 1-2 punch of transfer students wasn't just a happy coincidence.
I agree, Rain.
Am I right?
Well, yeah.
And Toa does too. See, we're all suspicious.
People thought placing Crow in Class 7 might be beneficial for the rest of you, too. His grades might be a sorry sight, but he really knows how to get things done when he wants to. Did you know he was responsible for all of the event planning at last year's Academy Festival?
Oh, that's
Who
nice.
did that? Voluntarily?
It might be kind of awkward having a second-year student in your class, but I hope you guys will all get along. That goes for Milliam too, of course. She might have an unusual background, but at the end of the day, she's still a 13-year-old girl.
Yeah, I get what you mean. So she really is 13 then?
Yeah, she scored really well on her entrance exam though, so I think she can handle the curriculum fine. She might be small, but she can roll up her sleeves with the best of them.
Now where have I heard of someone like that before?
Ah, Reen. I think Reen even ships himself with Toa here.
Oh,
Now we got
sorry.
here.
Looks like I've got a call coming in.
It's probably Sarah, isn't it?
I don't mind. I wouldn't want you to miss anything important.
Alright. Excuse me then. Hello? Green Schwarzer speaking.
Hello, Reed.
Yeah, it's Sarah.
Favorite instructor here.
Imagine if Reen just hangs up and is like, oh, second fall, I didn't wait. And Sarah's like, no, Reen, hold on a second.
Are you still on the Academy grounds by any chance?
As much as it pains me to say it, I am.
No need to sound so suspicious. It's just that after I gave Milliam all the things I had for her, she just took off somewhere.
What?
You know how she tends to be kind of a mischief maker. So could you find her and drag her back to the dorms for me?
Oh, no.
Alright. I can only imagine what would happen if she were to flash that silver thing of hers around on the Academy grounds again.
Yeah, I'd really rather avoid a repeat of yesterday. Anyway, I leave it in your capable hands, brave leader of Class 7. Mwah.
Wait a second. When did I become the...
She really does trust you. Anyway, I'll let you go then. Are you still up for helping me with a few requests tomorrow?
Of course, Toa.
I'll be around. Still, I know you've got a full slate and all, but try not to overwork yourself.
Thank you,
And
Rain.
if there's anything else I can do to make life a little easier for you, don't hesitate to ask.
Sure. And thanks.
Aww. Milliam, what have you done? Alright, I guess I better start looking for Milliam. But where do I even start? She'd be almost anywhere. Probably ask for a couple of the others for help. I doubt I'll accomplish this by random. Oh, thank you, bit. I haven't gotten Crow's number yet either. I think 2 other classmates will be enough for this, though. I should remember to ask him when I get the chance. Ah, welcome back, Hopper Nicholson. Oh, I get a choice? Who Is this implied some sort of battle is incoming? This seems rather suspicious. Well, there's gonna be a battle incoming. Let me think about this. We'll probably want Elliot and... You know what? Me and Elliot, let's go. Okay, I get it. It doesn't sound good to leave her alone. She's probably poking her around the academy. I'm guessing the whole boarding school experience is kind of new to her. Yeah, I think you're right. Not she's left the academy grounds yet, though, so we should be able to find her. I'll just have to think, if I were new here, what would seem most interesting, and then check all those places. Roger that. Let's just see what to find her and convince her to come back. I wonder if they made, like, if they did write bonus dialogue for all the characters for the scene, that'd be really cool. Well, this is strange. But I guess we'll take it. But before we go looking, there ain't bonus dialogue at Toa. We always check. Hi, Toa. Where could Milliam have run off to? She's probably just completely caught up in the excitement. I still want to find her, though. Just leave it to me. Reliable Allreen. Hopefully there's nothing as hard as finding Milliam on the agenda tomorrow. Aww. That's real. That's adorable. It was worth it. Alright. Let's see. Let's start with the engineering building, because I feel like she has a match, so... Oh, well, that was easy! Wow! So this is the orbital bike everyone was talking about. I want to try it! No! I will get some more fine-tuning before you'll be able to do that. You do have the option of riding alongside me, though. Angelica, no! I'm always willing to take cute little ladies like you for a ride. No! Really? I kinda want to have a race, though. Want to see if Lammy's faster than your bike? I don't know what this Lammy is, but it takes some guts to challenge me to a race. Now I'm really starting to like you. Well, it didn't take too long for those two to hit it off. Those two know how to take care of others. Oh, hey there, what's up? I find it hilarious that actually, you know, the first place we guessed that's where Milliam was. It's like, no, there's no way I find Milliam by just randomly searching the school. And what happens? We find Milliam by randomly searching the school. The truth is, no way. There's still plenty I want to do. If that's how we're gonna play it, then I'm not gonna let you catch me. Our race is gonna have to wait. Very well. I look forward to seeing you around again. For sure. Catch you later. No! Stop her! No! Wait up, Milliam. Off she goes. You could have at least pretended to try and catch her, Angelica. Thank you, Reen. Reen, sweetie. Surely you've realized I always side with my lovely ladies. Yes, I have. That doesn't change the excuse. I have to say, though, she's even more peculiar than I'd heard. Yeah, I'd really like to see this Lammy she keeps talking about, too. Know that she's always welcome here for us, will you? Alright. Let's go search somewhere else. What on earth is going? Okay, so we're probably going to encounter Milliam in all of these places, if I had to guess. What have we gotten ourselves into? Alright, Milliam, where... She's not down... Where is she? Oh, she's upstairs. Okay. Is Milliam just going to jump off into the pool from up here? I swear. Wow, look at the water! That's gotta be refreshing. I kinda want to take a dip. Phew. Finally found you. Oh, hey, Rain. Hey, do you know if I can get to take swimming lessons while I'm here? Well, I can't think of a reason why you wouldn't. Has instructor started giving you a school swimsuit yet? Nah, all I got today was my uniform. She told me I'd get it tomorrow. I can't wait, though. I wish I could go swimming right now. Well, swimming lessons are a bit more work than that you seem to think they are. You guys think too much. Besides, all this pool top really makes me want to go for a swim. Oh, I know. She is, isn't she? Milliam? Oh no. Why is she wearing her combat outfit now? Ta-da! I can wear this. It's totally waterproof and dries in no time. Really? Now it's no problem if I get wet. Okay. Chat. I think this is your daily reminder that this is an anime game. Wow. The developers really set the bar low on that one, didn't they? On your mark, get set, go! And she actually did jump from up there! What? Did I actually call it? Why are my random plot testing powers activating? William, are you okay? Haha, that was way too fun. Hop on in, the water's nice and cool. She just doesn't care, does she? She's insane. We should go dare her. Oh, where'd William go? Oh, she timed her escape perfectly. Laura! She's headed towards the girls' locker room, so you probably just missed her. She has to run because she didn't want us to haul her back to the dorm. The hunt continues. Alright. Now, if I had to guess, is William just going to interrupt like a lacrosse match or something, or try to ride a horse? Because those are the things I would imagine might happen. Alright, let's say she's gonna try and ride a horse. I haven't done this in forever! Onward, my seed! Full speed! Get down this instant! The voice could mean trouble. What? Oh, hey everybody! Are you still chasing me? Oh, come on! What in the world are you up to? Hey, it's been a long time since we went horse riding in the north. I thought I'd give it another shot. This is so fun. It's totally different than flying around on Lavy. Would someone please restore her far, far away from the stables? Why'd you have to be so stubborn, Eustace? You must get that from your dad. I'm not even going to dignify that with a response. And now, would you know what's my father? And how would you know what my father's personality is like to begin with? Wow, Milliam even managed to throw Eustace for a loop there. What's with this girl? Who cares? I'm on the horse now. Time to ride. To the highway. Hi-yo, horsey. Away! No! Get your hands off the reins, then. Oof! Aha, let's go! Why? Milliam, wait. So began Milliam's horseback adventure. She set off without the slightest concern for the worried soul she left behind. After a ride around with the increasingly irritated Eustace for what seemed like an eternity, she finally came to a stop. Eustace died that day. Oh, you little... That was the best! We should totally do it again sometime. Fair enough, Chopper Nicholson. Thank you so much for dropping by, and I hope you have an awesome night. Are you okay? I'm fine. That girl doesn't have a lick of sense. She's pretty energetic. Hopefully she'll slow down by the time we catch her. Time to start looking at him. Wait, rooftop? Huh? Milliam? What are you doing? I swear if she just flies away.
Wowee! There's so much cool stuff here! So this is Thor's military academy, huh? I think I'm gonna like it here. Ooh, I wonder what the view from the rooftop's like.
Milliam.
Huh?
Oh no. Oh, this is why they had us pick a party. I probably didn't know, chat. Milliam's going to go into the old schoolhouse, go deep down the elevator, and it's going to force us into some unavoidable fight, isn't it? Joe Desi to be here. Hi, guys. Did you come looking for me again? Don't give me that hiya, guys. We spent way too much time hunting you down. Don't you think it's about time you come back to the dorms with us? Sure thing! What is this? Wait, hold on a minute. What is that face? That is the most suspicious face. Oh. After the chase you let us on, you're just giving up that easily? Well, I've seen enough for one day. Tomorrow is a free day, so that's when I can really start exploring. And nothing was learned today. What a surprise. Sure, a lively girl. Yeah, let's put it like that. Alright, let's get her back to the dorm before she changes her mind. Finally, some well-deserved rest. Wowzers, that was so much fun. You know what could also be, chat? It could be that Milliam was sent on a mission to examine the military academy for the Chancellor for something. It might be that saint that we talked about before, or it might be some super weapon, or just something like that. Anyway, before we continue this cutscene, I do need to take a quick break, everybody, so don't go over. I will be right back. Alrighty, everybody, welcome back. Let's see what Milliam's next shenanigans will be. This town's got a nice feel to it, too. I think we're gonna like it here. Oh, I wonder where I should go tomorrow. Why someone's having fun. Though maybe you could spare a thought for the people who've been running all over the school grounds looking for you. Yeah. Yeah, we should change Arcus numbers, Milliam. We need to be able to contact you quickly if in an emergency. Oh, sure thing. My number is, tell everyone else when you get back to the dorms, okay? Hey. Yay! Oh yeah, I should try calling Lecter, her, and Claire later. I'll bet they'll be surprised. Why? She really does seem like a typical 13-year-old girl for the most part. It does make for a pretty good disguise, though. What happened to that big thing of yours, anyway? Huh? You mean Lammy? He's right here. What? Come on out! Nope, there's Lammy. Whoa. Milliam, don't come out here or you'll... Whoa, what's that? It's like a huge silver doll. It's so cool, is it yours? Awesome. He sure is, isn't he? Why? Looks like we got our work cut out for us taking care of Milliam. She's going to be living at the academy. I need to find some way to drill her some common sense into her. Eventually, we were able to pull the kids away and convince them to go back to their homes. And after forcing Milliam to hide Eric Gatlam again, we made the trek back to the dormitory, signed all the way. You know, excuse me. You know, for a second there, chat, I thought that this was that Arrow Gatlam was like a word scramble of Metal Gear, but it's just one letter off, and that's a shame.
Hey guys, welcome back.
Hey, there's Crow. Oh no, and there's Sharon now!
Welcome back, everyone.
Just been making myself at home here.
Crow?
What are you doing here?
Well, I am a member of Class 7 now, so I've been given the go-ahead to move into this dorm now.
What?
Wow.
I think it's a bit sudden.
But man, Sharon sure makes some amazing coffee.
Oh, but of course. I just laced it with all that truth serum, and then Crow's been giving me some good intelligence. Thank you very much,
If I'd had
Crow.
a cup of that, I would have been banging down the door to join Class 7 months ago.
You flatter me, Master Crow. Would you like me to bring some of the cakes I baked earlier as well?
You might say they're explosive, in their flavor.
Do you even need to ask? Anyway, sorry it kind of came out of nowhere, but it's good to be here.
Looks like he's already made himself at home.
So you're gonna be living here too, huh?
Yep, us newcomers have to stick together, right? I just finished hauling all my stuff over from my old dorm. Looks like I ended up in the room right across from yours, Reen.
Oh, that's what that vacant room was for. Okay.
I see.
Wait, then where's Milliam standing? Because I thought there was only one
I
vacant
can already
room.
see things getting a lot more lively around here.
Ooh, man, moving all those things really tired me out. I was hoping I could just stow all my junk in my old room, but Toa wouldn't let me.
Thank you, Toa.
Obviously.
He must be pretty exhausted.
Oh, that sounds
I
delicious,
suppose
Copper
now's as good a time as any to officially welcome you to the Class 7 dormitory.
The pleasure's mine.
Alright, welcome to the Class 7 in dormitory, Crow. Let me give you the tour. If you look on your right, you'll see that wiretap that Sharon put up. If you look on your left, you'll see Sarah probably be trying to reach for another bottle of alcohol. And if you go upstairs, you'll see that we're all a bunch of crazy, of lively yet interesting characters that also have endearing sides to them. Just try not to get destroyed when we go into the old schoolhouse. Any questions?
And seriously, you don't have to make a big deal out of it. Come on, loosen up a little. We're classmates now. Just treat me like one of the gang and we're golden.
You sure about that? All right. One of the gang it is. Feels weird to think of you that way after all this time, though.
It's not like we're trying to make a big deal out of it. It's just still kind
Oh.
of weird having you as a classmate.
All you missed, Copper Nicholson, was Crow interacting with Sharon. Also, oh yeah, Crow would 100. I agree, Spudkid. That Crow would definitely do that. Also, welcome, Spudkid. Thanks for dropping by. How you been?
Don't worry, I'm sure we'll be shooting the breeze like old buddies in no time.
Welcome to Chapter 5, where apparently we got 2 surprises. Crow joined the class, and more surprisingly, Milliam joined the class.
Oh, and if you guys don't mind, I want to get in on the action when you explore the old schoolhouse tomorrow. Gotta get back in the groove with my Arcus again, after all.
Huh? A schoolhouse? Who'd want to go to school on their day off?
Did Milliam actually ask, like, one of the serious questions here?
Well, we've got this special schoolhouse here.
Whoa, really? That sounds kind of cool. I want to come too.
Oh no.
How did I know you were going to say that?
Alright, it's like, okay, looks like 2 of my 3 slots are locked in already. Great.
Didn't I just get done telling you how dangerous it is?
Oh, you don't have to worry about me. As long as I've got Lammy, it'll be easy peasy.
The answer, Copper Nicholson's probably Sarah, let's be real.
And if you didn't take me with you, I'd just break down the door and come after you.
Yeah, that does sound like Milliam.
She would too.
If he's right.
All right. Have it your way. I'll be sure to let you and Crow know when I'm planning on heading into the old schoolhouse tomorrow. But don't just go wandering in there on your own without us, all right?
Milliam's totally going to do that, isn't she?
Yes, sir! Oh, I can't wait to see what it's like down there. So exciting! I might not even be able to sleep tonight.
Milliam is just channeling all the anime memes, isn't she? I mean, just look at this right now. But anyway,
It's a labyrinth full of monsters here, not a theme park.
yeah, this is really just Persona 5. You go to high school, you fix a lot of problems adult can't fix, there's a character named Crow, it's all coming full circle, isn't it? But at the same time, Spot, there's some very obvious differences between this game and, like, Persona and the Persona series. One thing, the battle system's a bit different, especially with the way it uses, like, positioning in its combat. But there are certainly some parallels as well. Yeah, I agree, Spot. Billy's facial expressions are pretty hilarious because they are just like, they're very cartoonish compared to what we see from everyone else. That's another good
Give
spot.
my pistols a little TLC tonight.
That's another good point, Spot Tip. Although, to be fair, real talk, chat, does anyone actually romance Sarah? I mean, like, really? Because I just don't see it, especially with Rain. It's like, why would you want... I just don't see it. And that concludes my overview of the next field study schedule. How are things coming along on your end, Instructor Railstein? I've contacted all the relevant authorities. And I've also determined replacement of our two transfer students. Excellent. And let me ask you once more. Did you finally find the Kentucky Fried Chicken recipe? I've been waiting for it. Are you both certain that you're in favor of going forward with this? Okay, that's perfectly fair, Spot Jeff. You'd romance Sarah, but Reen wouldn't. Exactly. Fair. That's fair. That's fair. I do feel like it may be a bit early for them, but I see no reason not to. As students here, they're going to have to face it sooner or later. I am in full support. Furthermore, I've already secured the Lieutenant General's permission to proceed. What? Very well. Then we'll continue as planned. This may be a difficult reality for the students of Class 7 to face, but I can only hope that grappling with it now will guide them down the right path. What are they talking? My guess is they're either talking about something deep in the old schoolhouse that they knew about all this time, or they're talking about the fact that it really feels like a war is on the brink of breaking out, especially since in that past cutscene we saw the foreshadowing that those two cannons launching basically meant that an entire city was going to get destroyed. Yeah, let's hang out in the dormitory. Let's see all the bonus dialogue. Comfort Nicholson, the best ship is with Toa. That's my opinion. Anyway, let's see here. Alright, so this is Crow's room. Well, yeah, okay, there's the cards. I do not approve, Crow. I do not approve. Agreed, Spot Tip. Actually, you know what, Spot Tip? It's not that we must protect Milliam, it's that Milliam must protect us. Do you know how much of a tank she is with her robot? Yo, sure didn't take long for you to pay me a visit. Who would have thought we'd end up right across the hall from each other? Guess you're just fated to be a part of my life, huh? Huh, so you say. Still, it feels strange knowing you'll be living here from now on. It all happened so suddenly that it hasn't really sunk in yet. It's okay, you don't have to hold back your joy at getting to live with a cool second year all the time. Yeah, I guess you did help me out in a big way last month down in the old schoolhouse. Well, I couldn't help but notice you've got quite a collection of games here. Here you do, I bought them all over from my old dorm room. Now if you look over here, you've got this one game called A Hat in Time, and another one is called Crosscode, but I thought... Marine's like, well, I thought video game consoles weren't invented yet. Oh, right. Darn it. I'm not exactly smelling like a rose as far as trads go, but you've got to give yourself a break now and then, right? No. Wise words, though. In your case, is that the person you're never all that busy to begin with? Hey, Cool 2! Thanks for dropping by. How you been? What happened? I heard about Crow, now Crow's there. Alright, Cool 2, I gotta give you a brief explanation here because Crow and Milliam, for some reason, have joined Class 7. And it threw me for a loop, especially Crow. Like, I guess, like when Sarah said someone would bring in a new student, that would be Milliam, but instead it was Crow first, and then Milliam came in anyway. And now we're trying to adjust to that. I'm sure you'll get used to it soon enough. I'll try, at least. Yeah, exactly, that's why I say, like, okay, the reason Crow's here is actually kind of hilarious. It's because he didn't have enough credits to graduate from slacking off too much, so he's actually in Class 7, kind of like getting some required courses. So basically, Crow failed as a student, and now he needs to finish his grade so he can graduate on time. Whereas Milliam, on the other hand, I'm still very suspicious about it, because I feel like the Chancellor put her in Class 7 to spy on us. But we'll see. Yeah, that could be a Spot Tip, or it could be because they're getting tired of rotating out the sets of students again, so they want to have... she's 13, but yeah, she's still very young. Feels like something's missing, but I can't quite put my finger on what. Maybe I lost something after the roll dorm. Stop by tomorrow, check. But yeah. Exactly cool too. She's 13, so she's definitely the youngest in the class now, even younger than Fee. Very Fee of the chess club rides on tomorrow's match. Yeah, that's true, Spot Jeff. Though to be fair, I think of Thor's Military Academy as kind of like a college almost, but so Million being here at 13 is a bit unusual. Yeah, cool too. It says Million isn't a genius, but she's definitely tough. I'll give her that. Very Fate of the chess club rides on tomorrow's match. Let's use every spare minute between now to sharpen my skills. Wow, you're really fired up. Good luck, Matthias. Thanks. Very Fate. Well, Shallow styles they picked the wrong club to mess with. I mean, she could be a genius. She could be a, you know, a robot for all we know, but we don't know yet. Alright. And I see Elliot's practicing for the recital. Tomorrow's the big day. We'll be having our performance at the church. Just thinking about it, I was doing my barflies to my stomach. Not sure what my schedule going to be like tomorrow. I'm going to come see you if I have the time. Thanks, it'd be great to have you there cheering me on. I felt like filling for Hibel, so he's counting on me too. I practice about as much as I can at this point. All it's left for to do is to ace the performance. Alright, so this is Gaius. Are we paying anything? Oh no, Gaius 17. The dorms. The dorms bound to become a lot more lively now that Crow and Million are living with us. Yep, indeed, Wall 2, indeed. Hibel is a guy in the music club that I think we saw his arm was broken, so he couldn't play. Oh, thanks for the info, Spot Jeff. I can't help but wonder what sort of wind those two will blow into our class. Guys, what? Whoever smelt it, dealt it. That's not what I meant. I suppose only the goddess herself knows. Let's just hope it's a good one. What kind of wind will those two add to our class? I can only hope it'll be a good one. Yeah, nice. You might want to say that a little bit differently. Yeah. Hey there, Eustace. What's that you're reading? Oh, it's just you. Don't surprise me like that. Oh, it was just the way Gaius said something made it sound like that, Harper Nicholson. Oh, sorry about that. That a letter from your brother? Not quite. It's nothing terribly important. Tell me now that tomorrow will be our first free day since Crow and Milliam joined the class. You'll have to watch Milliam like a hawk to ensure she doesn't stir up any trouble. Wait, why is that my responsibility? My first order of business is stocking up on some supplies. So to that end, I'll be heading into town tomorrow to do the exploits. I'm curious what the letter's from. If it wasn't Rufus, then who? Suspicious. Correct, Copper Nicholson. Alright. Well, oh, Emma and Celine is down here. Oh, read a message. You have to watch Milliam because you're the anime protagonist, Reen. And don't you know that's the rule that the leader has to watch the anime protagonist? Don't remind me, Eustace. Thanks for the message, Cool, 2. Celine, what are you doing? 3. Huh? What's Celine doing here? She seems to have made her way in. Did something happen, Celine? Maybe she's hungry? No, it doesn't look that way. Can we do that, Spudtip? Can we actually give the cat milk? Or is that are you just saying that for funsies? Only we can understand her. Yes, wouldn't that be nice? And it would just become super suspicious again. I'm sorry, Celine, but it's already getting late. You can come visit us again tomorrow. Oh, fair enough, Wall 2. Oh, really, Spudtip? I had no idea about that. That's interesting. That sound was just so funny, chat. Just. Well, I don't know why this is so entertaining to me. Well, I guess we have to give it a rest. Oh, who am I kidding? One more time. Yeah, it's happening well too. I wonder what kind of thrilling dialogue this Cactin did. What do you have to say, Celine? Well said, Celine, well said. Alright, Sharon, what are you doing? Lady Sarah will be returning home today. You made mention of an important discussion with the principal. The principal? I wonder what that entails. A small number of possibilities come to mind. However, I believe that our most likely saying what highly difficult task to assign to you next. No. Oh, really, Spongy? That's hilarious. I really hope not. Lady Sarah will be returning home late tonight. I shall be here to welcome her return, so please feel free to get some rest for the night. Otherwise, you'd overhear me learning about some more intelligence. Alright, Sharon, alright. Help. What else is going on up here? Well, this is Fee's room. Might as well say hello to Fee. I wonder which ones I should wear tomorrow. I guess the Stray Does will do. Easy to move around in. Isn't Stray a classic shoe brand? I never knew you were just so concerned about shoes. I guess. Yeah, Stray should do, but what color? I betcha this is because of Laura, because Laura does care a little bit about shoes, more for combat than anything else, but she was the one wearing the lady's Stratos during that one side quest in Chapter 4. Alright. What's in here? See ya, Laura. This may be incredibly hot, but on the bright side, the swimming club is that much more of a refreshing experience. You know what? That's actually a good point, Kowaltu. The fact that they have... It's not just... I am impressed by this game's world building. It's not just the fact that they're mentioning different shoe brands, but the fact that they have their own units of measurement. That, to me, is like just... that's such a good detail. Yep. This may be incredibly hot, but it's more refreshing. Especially now that Mantra has been improving her times by leaps and bounds. I should learn from her example and keep improving myself every day. Good on you, Laura. Good on you. In the heat of summer, no club has quite the appeal of the swimming club. Monica has been improving so much lately, I should follow her example and strive to better myself every day. Okay, Laura. So... Alright, here's, Alyssa. What are you doing? Looking at a photo? I've got lacrosse practice tomorrow, but this is not what I'm looking forward to. Oh, really, guys? I do enjoy milk, though. Obviously, there's different kinds of milk. I enjoy skim milk the most. All because Ferris refuses to stop pestering me about competing with her. She swears that she isn't going to lose. Oh, let me guess. She said, "Inconceivable!" Yes, exactly like that, Reen. Also, how'd you make your voice sound that high? I don't know. I wish she'd just stop. I should probably get myself ready for Ferris' inevitable challenge tomorrow. I just wish we could get along. Oh, Alyssa. Ah, fair enough, Split Tip. Okay, fair enough, Copper Nicholson. Alright, and I'm assuming this is Milliam's room. Oh, Milliam's kind of walking about. That's interesting. So what we got here? Well, she has a laptop, so that's already suspicious, because I think those are... The fact that the orbital computers in the military academy are, like, really big and dense, the fact that she has a laptop to me seems really, really suspicious. What else she's got here? She has a little penguin. What's it say? Super Service Day or something? She's an intelligent officer. I'm assuming that's probably a Spudkip, you're the expert here on the Trails of Cold Steel, or like the Trails games. Is that character from a different Trails of Cold Steel game? That would be a nice little reference. I see she has a lot of stuffed animals and some adorable pendants, it would seem. Hey, Rain, what's up? I got my room all nice and tidy now. Wow, this is pretty cute now that it's all fixed up. You even got dolls here and everything. I know, right? I just wish I was allowed to bring Lammy out in the dorm. He'd really tie the place together. Yeah, that probably isn't a good idea. It's a pretty old building, and you get in big trouble if you ended up smashing through your way through the walls or the floor. I guess, what a bummer. Oh well, I'll just take him to the park when I want to play with him. Oh, she's from Wise, which is Falcon's other bait series? Okay, fair enough, Split Tip. Fair enough. It's not like he's a dog or something. Tomorrow's our free day, isn't it? There's so many things I want to do before we head back to the dusty old schoolhouse. Alright. Okay, surprisingly mellow night at in the dormitories tonight. That's a relief. Alright. I have not cool also. I'd be curious to spot it pass. Alright. Oh, we've only got one, Door 7 Mysteries. Lately, the other rules have been on about the 7 Mysteries of the Academy. I desire to scrim knowledge. Visit the occult research club room. Interesting. Alright, schoolhouse. Oh boy. And what's this? We're adding a new feature to the bike, and we want you to give a test run. Come see us in the engineering building, and we'll do it right. A sidecar, huh? Okay, that's interesting. Looks like there's quite a few today. Toa seems pretty swamped when I saw her too. Not sure what it is that's keeping her so busy, but I want to do what I can to lighten her burden. And there's the old scrolls. I have to free up some time for that. Oh yeah, that door and the mech. Guess we'll have to see what comes up this month. I'll just throw a million, we don't throw down there. Oh, are you leaving early today? Oh, never mind, it's Sharon. It has been in a while since we had Toa's social link for World 2. I agree. I hope we get to have a social link with her tonight, because that would be amazing. Yeah, I was just about to head out. We do take care of that. The sky is looking a little ominous today, so I suggest taking an umbrella. Oh no! Chat, the sus maid has returned. The suspicious maid is back. You sure? Simply another boring summer day. Perhaps it is right now, but I have a hunch it won't last a day. Either way, I pray you'll have another fruitful day. Don't get blown up, Reed. Thanks, Sharon. See you later, then. What? Special Ops uniform? What? Excuse me? A new uniform? Fair enough to want to. I can't believe Sharon plays the wiretaps and has weather powers. Really, she's shaping up to be a very dangerous final boss, isn't she? Alright, let's, So... We got a Spec Ops uniform. Where? Oh, it's probably for Milliam, isn't it? No? Am I an idiot? Like, is there something I'm missing here? I don't see... Events, maybe? Am I just being dumb? Under armor, or... I mean, all this is basically useless since we can't change our equipment, but... Oh, worn by Milliam on super secret missions and stuff, apparently. Okay. Interesting. Then what's the... Hold on, what's the faceplate look like then? Oh, I have to do that elsewhere. It's interesting seeing, like, our party expanded here. Oh, I forgot, we can actually change, Milliam's, This is cool. Good ever... What would we want to give the Milliam? I think giving Milliam Earth Pulse would actually wait, does I just give us for Earth Pulse? It does. Okay, so we don't need to do that. When we were trying to find Toa a faceplate and we instead found Milliam and we didn't know. Yeah, I remember that well too. That was such a shame. I'm still salty that there's not a Toa faceplate, but that's just me. I think she gets Adamantine Shield as one of her abilities. And she also gets it by default at the start of battle, which is really good. Like, Billy is definitely a tank. So honestly, I think the only thing that could improve Milliam would be giving her some kind of... giving her a bit more variety of what she can do. We could give her the suction move, chat. That is always an option. Or Grim Butterfly. Move 3, interesting. Alright, I'm thinking... Alright, let's give her... I think the suction move is just a classic. So we can give her that, and for the other one, we'll give her... Saintly Force is really good. But Phantom Phobia is just also really good, so... As for you, Pro. More is a ranged attacker, so Grand Crest might be good to have. Interesting. That train would be good to have, and how about Fortuna? Anyway. Oh, we can spot. We can change Master Quartz. I don't... Oh, that's right. What is Crow's Master Quartz, actually? Cypher. Attach Frostfall status down. What? That's really cool, actually. Okay. I did actually change, I gave Laura Tauros because I feel like if we can grind this up a bit, it'll be really good, because it just it multiplies out damage. It's the name of the thing. Alright, chat, now the moment of truth. Will there be a free time event with Toa? We're about to find out in 3, 2, 1. Huh? Apparently not. Aww. Oh well. I mean, to be fair, there isn't one with Fee either, so... Maybe it will be in the evening then? Or is Toa somehow part of this main quest? Regardless. Oh, what's my favorite pizza flavor? I'd say either plain or buffalo chicken. Let's, Oh, where's this one? We have to go where exactly for this one? Oh, right, the occult. Right, I remember. I have to go to the student union. Let's do the side quest first before we forget, chat. Alright, what do you want? Welcome to the Occult Research Society. What kind of fortune would you like me to tell you for the day, Reed of Class 7? Health. Romance. I can even give life advice if that's what you wish. Sorry, I'm not actually here to get my fortune told. Don't worry. I'm well aware of that. You were sent by the student council, weren't you? Beryl does seem like an interesting character. I will give her that much. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Crawl, too. You could have at least played along a little, though. You're not much fun. I'm kind of fun. Okay, Reed! Beryl's a strange one. She's got quite the reputation, though. There's something you'd like to ask from me, is there? Answers are merely a question away. You want to know the next time your social link with Toa will be, don't you, Reed? You wish to know what kinds of rituals and curses are my favorite, perhaps? That's probably the kind of thing Beryl off not knowing. Wait, she didn't just read my mind, did she? Nah, she couldn't have. So I assume you've been informed about what I do. Yeah, you look into mysteries, right? Precisely. The sooner you can start with them, the better. Yep. Sure, whenever you're ready. I didn't know Norse had a set of mysteries. Well, I'm glad I can give you the good news. It's been a hot topic recently. Guess that. So you want me to investigate them? Let's look into them, okay? No, I know the basis of each mystery. What I'd like to ask you to do is to investigate how credible each one is. I see. That's something I really have to do. I mean, if they're supernatural. Just think of it as part of the investigation. You can't come to any conclusions, so be it. Either way, to be more specific, I'd like you to talk to the people most likely to know something about each mystery. Oh, really cool, too. I had no idea about that. That's really interesting. I could do it myself, but I'm not exactly what you would call a people person. Right. Okay, I think I get what you mean now. Give me a head start? I think if I told you everything at once, it might be so much hard to take in it would stop your heart. So ask me about them one by one. I'll tell you what I know. That's also a good way to do it. Maybe. Alright. Oh, this sounds like it'll be a long one. A long side quest. Alright, Beryl, what's up? You wish to hear about the Academy 7 mystery. Let's start with the 7th mystery. Just the 7th final mystery is that of the poltergeist in the upper class dormitory. You mean Sarah? Hush now. You're right, I've heard very little information about them. It seems as though furniture, cutlery, and the like are often found broken in the upper class dormitory. That's probably Sarah. And people are saying poltergeist? So, oh wait, no, she said upper class dormitory. My bad. During the mess it seems to be making. Well, actually, the dormitory's maids would know something. Let's just ask them for information. Alright, well, that's this measure. Oh my, it's this, the Crimson Devil of Like Hell. Pay much attention to the palm besides your gymnasium. Some say it has a different connection to hell itself. It makes them say, the resident of hell, the Crimson Devil, shows up in the pond from time to time. Oh, that's certainly something. And we're, well, what's like? That's true, it doesn't discount Sarah. That's fair. Or it could be Sarah just living all those wiretaps. You're right, cool, too. Now the only structure is just got 2 massive claws. Oh no, is it Mr. Krabs? It's got 2 big, meaty claws. And he has to have someone who fishes there. You know, Kenneth? He's a novel, though he acts like... anyway, okay. Sports Club's grudge is the top of the 5th. Given how hard the sports club's train, it's not common to hear screaming coming from their general direction. You mean Ferris? But some say the screams did be heard from someone else, dwelling in the gymnasium. So you mean Saris? No, that reference was said to Mr. Krabs during the Band Geeks episode 12-2. Whoever says that those screams are a grudge of sorts, a manifestation of all stress the sports club members face. It's Ferris! That one seems a bit embarrassing. We're going to sweat and wash stress is not a monster. Only select few share that sentiment. Such ignorance is others unfortunate, right? No matter. They were the captain of the fencing club. Their name is Friedel. 4th mystery tells us the hidden graves. This legend dates about 250 years. It's said that many who died buried beneath this academy. More specifically, their bodies are buried directly below what is now the field. Whoa. Okay. Oh, there's more. They say on some cursed nights, the corpses of the buried rise from their graves to bathe in it. What? Okay. Well, that's why it's might as well the hidden graves. Guess you ain't used to my cover mysteries. Good. Oh, I do, cool, too. I do have vivid memories of a bunch of SpongeBob episodes. It was a very defining episode. Very defining just TV show. Wait, what do you mean by good? Regardless. Best people asked would be the riding club members. Lambert, okay. Or Paula. At the Forbidden Tome. Now, this one is interesting. Apparently, the Academy's library houses a book containing one of the world's greatest secrets. The book is passed down from one library head to the next, all of whom are attached for keeping it safe. Okay, that is very interesting. It pleased me to know, partner in fascination. Just imagine about the fall of the ancients of Marine civilization. How romantic. The person currently charged is Instructor Thomas. Okay. Makes sense. Fair enough, cool, too. Fair enough. That was the haunted piano. Late one night, a student heard by the music room playing the piano. Ooh. Okay. Music-loving ghost? What is this? Tai 8A from Danganronpa V3 or something? I don't know. Oh, you know, you're right, Walter. The haunted piano from Mario 64. It's all coming full circle! Well, let's see what we got. The bell? Okay. The crying sculpture. The culture in question rests in the art room. However, if you dare draw near, you can see the tears. Oh, okay. Tears return after wiping. Whereas if the tears originate from a human head contained with what? On board. Okay, that's interesting. And then the art club. Okay, I think that's Will it, no, it's not going to notify us. We actually do have to look through all these things. Unless, what are my notes? Okay, that... It is, what's hilarious, chat, is it actually input in the order that, that I asked, which is kind of hilarious. But, that's interesting now. Okay. Well, I guess the first place we're going to is the upper class dormitory. Fair enough, cool, too, fair enough. I mean, it's been long enough since the game came out, hasn't it? Alright, excuse me, I have a question. Of course, how can I help you? I investigate mysteries. Oh, I do in fact, some of the more experienced mates know all about. I've even seen it for myself. No, I'm not cruel, too, that would be cruel. Nah. Danganronpa's V3 story hit me very hard, let's just say that. It's very well, I really enjoy, I mean, like, as a writer, I really enjoyed the story, but just when that happened for the first time, it was, oof, it hit hard. Actually seen the poltergeist? Oh, not quite. There's much simple explanation behind all the behavior. How the story goes, the plates are, so, but these things happen when girls try their hands at cooking for the very first time. Kitchen that's very chaotic. Oh, I see. Let's take the peek in May. I see. I think the poltergeist makes for a far more interesting culprit. So it was a lie! Okay. Oh, I'm glad to be of help. I knew it! Alright, well the chapel's right next... not the chapel. The chapel is right next door. To be fair, cool too, I think everyone in this game stinks at cooking except for Elliot. And maybe Dias. Villia! But no, alright, I thought that was Villia for a second, never mind. Alright, there's the bell. Oh wait, what's up? Try to investigate a mystery. On piano? Oh, sure. Oh, the ghost playing the piano? What can you tell? Oh no, the truth, huh? It turns out the ghost was me all on. Wow! And I would have gotten away with it too, if it weren't for you meddling kids. Whoa, really? Okay, calm down. I'm actually a ghost. The rumor started spreading because someone heard noises. Actually, stumbled along while I was tuning the piano. Really? That's a fair point, Spot Tip. Reen is pretty average. Reen's pretty bad at cooking. I mean, Reen got roasted hard by the head of the cooking club earlier in this game, so... I can't believe I remember that scene, but that line just got me good. Like, let's just say that. It's not exactly rare to end up totally obscure. Chances are that whoever heard that time just couldn't see me. So basically, it's your so-called ghost. Makes sense. Well, there's really a logical explanation for all of these, isn't there? Right? Fair enough, Spot Tip. That's a fair point. I think it would be better to actually just explore on the ground map at this point, just because it makes things so much easier to see with the side quests. Alright. To the library! Alright, Thomas, what's the explanation for this, Buck? Tell me the truth. A forbidden tome? My, what a fascinating idea. Just imagine if it contains something about the Sumerian civilization, or perhaps it would be a grimoire written by the cross-billion alchemists. It would be thrilling if one says it. Yeah, sure would. Or as it doesn't. What exactly inspired Let's need a mystery. Oh, so that's what this is all about. This year's story is even more absurd than the one I heard last year, but I do believe I know what you're talking about. You do? So that story for serious about the volume of, how should I put this? Gentleman's special interest literature. Oh no! No! Seriously? At least the forbidden parts, right? Not because it's dangerous or anything, but because it's rather nice. No! No! Read red! We tell you boys time after time not to bring those sorts of things into the academy, but somebody always has to try. Well, boys will be boys. No! You do not have to say that, Instructor Thomas. No! No! Yeah, they got redacted in the school library, definitely. Well, that's one thing to do. Like, look, Rena's me right now. I am so disappointed. So, if you happen to have a prize collection of your own, make sure to leave it under your mattress back home. Unless you want me to find it, and share what you're into with Instructor Sarah and the rest of the faculty. No! What is this conversation? I have no idea what you're talking about. Well, anyway, there's nothing especially unusual or mysterious about this library, I'm afraid. You have made that abundantly clear. Thank you for your time, Instructor. And Ree just runs away. I think the next one was in... Well, there was one in the gymnasium, I think, and... Yep. And there's one in the garden, too. Sorry to bother you. Oh, no bother at all. What's up? Where's County Cross? Oh, sure. People have been talking about it since I was a first year, although I don't suppose it will gain much traction next year. Why is that? It's very simple, really. Those streams don't come from people, but the door that used to be here. I've been in bad condition for years. Oh, okay. So it was just a door. Okay. And it wasn't Ferris? And you just hear off in the distance someone saying, "Inconceivable!" Everybody's like, is that the street? Oh, no, that's just Ferris. Thanks for the information. You're welcome. My disappointment is palpable. Wait, hold on a minute. The twins are here. The horror. Anyway. Oh, you're back, I see. They've been there. Regardless of these fishing things. Got the pace, Ram. So far. Oh, okay. So we leveled up our fishing. Okay. Hey, are Rain still fishing the good fish? Oh, that's how the saying goes. But it's actually something I was hoping to ask you. Crimson Devil of the Lake. Well, the only one I know of, at least. But seriously, though, did anyone really believe this place was connected to hell? Probably not. What's that? That's probably a crayfish. You see them around here every so often. That must be it. What's a crayfish? Yeah, things kind of look like crabs. They even have two big claws, just like that devil's supposed to. I won't be surprised if a crayfish inspired the whole thing. Evil hell, crayfish. Yep, yeah, especially when you put it like that. Thanks, Kenneth. Also, Kenneth, did we level up our fishing somehow? We did! We can! Ideal for catching large fish. I wish we had this yesterday. Oh well. What? Look at that, chat! This looks really good. Flood. Hydro Cannon, Crystal Flood, and a Felis? That's amazing. Can we fish? Oh. You know, we do have ground bait, so why not? Is that a new one? I think it might be.
What even is this?
No, I've seen it before. What even is it? No! Come on, let me see something new.
What even is this?
Yep, it's a salamander. Yes it was, Tavern Nicholson. That one might be new. I can't quite remember.
Not bad.
I think red is a unit of measure. Cool too. Oh, no, we saw that one before. Oh.
Now that's a catch.
Worth a lot, though, apparently. Oh, I think that's a new one.
Caught one.
Oh, interesting, Spot Tip. Thanks for the clarification.
What even is this?
Alright. Well, that was good. So we have some in the old schoolhouse and one by the field. Oh, here it is. Ray was in the orchestra hall, I think. Oh, that's a good point, Cool. 3 feet tall. I understand. To be fair, Cool, there's a lot of monsters in this game, maybe even dragons, so who knows? It's possible. Do you have a time? No, I'm busy. My ears work, so I can listen to whatever you have to say. Go ahead, state your business. Okay. Actually looking at the Academy 7 Mysteries. Condensation. Oh, that makes sense. Sorry? Like I said, it's condensation. You have no idea how many people have come in to ask about that. They're not here, it's just condensation. When the right man, I think the sculpture actually cries. Is that it? Alright. I noticed the Fee's on the roof, so I want to at least see what she's up to, even if we don't have a free time event with her. What are you doing up here, Fee? Looking at the town? I want to cool off here, but looks like it's gonna rain. What a dread. What a pain. Really? But it's sunny out right now. Just a feeling I have. And as you all know, I'm the fourth wall breaking character in this game, so it probably is foreshadowing. Oh, really, Spectre? That's actually really cool. Thanks for bringing that up. I said the same thing when I was walking out. Oh well, might as well stay here while it's still hot. Okay, Fee. Okay. To the Academy Fields. Oh, green, aren't you? Okay, so what's this about Henry's? One about the... What? Remember I found a hole in the field a while back, but the only thing that came out of that was an exam with a bad grade. Seriously? Yep, seems like someone couldn't deal with getting a score that bad, so they tried to put their test sits right under. Oh! But they didn't bury it, though. Just dug a hole and tossed it in. We filled it up since someone tried to trust. But with a grade like that, you could say the only grave our culprit dug was his own. Ooh! Yeah, that joke was so bad, I can't force myself to laugh. That aside, thanks for the info. Let's see all 7 mysteries. Oh, good to know about this, so it's part of 100% completion. Well, I do enjoy the fishing mini game anyway, so... Oh, really? Some nice items. Good to know. Good to know. It looks like you finished our investigation. Can you tell me what you've learned? Sure, let me go through them one by one. There's a logical explanation for each of them. Let's see, Condensation Magazine's a test. None of these are supernatural at all. I honestly didn't expect any of them to be real, but the truth is even more pathetic than I thought it'd be. I agree. Oh, it's kind of interesting. I suppose that's true. Still, I tried to thank you for helping me. There you go. She gave us Nightmare? What? Where did she get this? Thanks. I'll tell you the truth. I'm a little surprised none of the mysteries had anything to do with the schoolhouse. Perfectly good. I wonder how it came up. You already knew about the strange monsters. What are you talking about? You know, that's a good point. Considering we got the flood quartz earlier, yeah, I guess we're at that point of the game, aren't we? Of course it comes up. The real 7 mysteries, at least. What? Did you say that again? I didn't say a word. Perhaps our investigation has gotten to you. This one, real 7 mysteries. Oh well. Okay. Now! Thank you for your help. It was very enlightening. Alright, alright. Well, let's see what this nightmare thing is. Attach craft to nightmare enemies. That's really good. Nightmare is just a really good stats with that. In fact, I think I'd want to give that to Laura if I'm being honest. Because she is like our physical attacker. Either Laura or Fee. I think Laura would make more sense. Maybe get rid of Leg Breaker, because Nightmare is just such a good stats effect. Actually, no, that does give strength up. Okay, we're going to remove you, replace you with HP up 2. Oh, really? Good to know about that. I appreciate that the game has, like, those kind of completionist elements. I like that. That's good. Now, where is Nightmare? Nightmare. Alrighty. Alright, well, now that we've done all that, let's see what is Toa up to. Oh, Toa's part of the main quest. Alright. Intriguing. Well, here you are. Hi, Rain, thanks for coming. Oh, hey, Toa, what brings you here? I need a little break from work, so I came along to help George and Angie. We asked her to come and help with our request we sent you. Oh, she's working on the bike, too? Yep, the quest is pretty much the same as last time. Oh, we're riding the bike again, okay. But one key difference. This time, we'd like you to ride with Toa at your side. What? Hold on, wait, what? Yes! And this is a main quest, I am all for this. Everybody's like, oh, say no more. By my side? Don't you mean behind me? Maybe it'd be easier just to show you what we're talking about. Maybe it's time for the grand reveal. Ah, a sidecar. Cool. Wow, impressive, isn't it? We call this the Sidecar. Much like the bike itself, this was a rare Institute of Technology prototype that George put the finishing touches on. And this was the day that Antomicx had pure joy. Yep. I just one character profile, and by the time I realized it was, oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Swatch. That's a shame. I just think you missed like one character profile that really messes things up. Especially since this, you know, these games are very long from what I'm seeing. So if you miss one thing, that's real missable content. You can probably tell, but the sidecar lets other people ride along with you. Though it's much closer to riding in an orbital car than it is to like being on a separate bike. That's pretty interesting. You want me to do a test ride while Toa sits in the sidecar? Yep. That means I'm in your care, Reed. Try not to crash or anything. Right, I'll make sure everything goes smoothly. Oh, don't worry about that. George and I have already done all the necessary safety tests. Both tests to have fresh perspective, just like last time. That's right. Be sure to give us as much feedback as you can. That goes for you too, Toa. Okay. So, you have time for a ride? Sorry, Reed. I'm always keeping you so busy. No, Toa, it's fine. Oh, don't worry about it. How about you, though? Do you have time? You seemed pretty busy yesterday. Thanks for worrying. Duh. But I'm fine. I got most of the harder work sorted out yesterday, which means I've got time to spare today. As you can see, George and I are ready to go whenever you are. Oh, work to our schedule today. Thank you. Well then. Yes. Why don't we get started right away? Great, let's do everything so. We're doing this on the nearby highway, aren't we? Yep, same one Reed tested the bike down last time. Alright, here we go, chat. Ah, this is so cute. I approve. So how does it feel to be in the sidecar, Toa? It's exciting, but I'm a little nervous too. Knowing Reed will be driving puts me at ease though. Aww. Thanks. Oh, Toa, please don't say things that'll make me envious like that. Take that, Angie! Now I have no choice but to send Reed home and ride with you myself. Get out of here, Angie! Sorry to cut you short here, Angie, but I can't let you do that. Remember, we chose these two for a reason. Yes! The shoe's on the other foot now, Angie, isn't it? And Toa's sweating too. She's like, oh, Angie. Same test as last time, right? Starting to ride, shifting gears, and coming to a stop. The sidecar changed things at all? Actually, yes. The main changes are the increase in weight and a different center of gravity. These two things will have a huge impact on how the bike operates. I'd recommend you approach this as a whole new experience, because it's definitely going to feel like one. I never would have guessed. Okay, what will I have to do? Basically, when the sidecar sets, you end up veering off towards its direction while you're accelerating. By the same token, when you're slowing down, you'll end up veering off in the opposite direction. Okay. So when we're accelerating, we veer towards the car, but when we're decelerating, we veer away from it. Well, no. That means we have to do the opposite of... Okay. Which... It's applicable to mini Toa. Which changes things a little for you. Starting to move, we'll pull the handlebars to the left, so make sure to turn it slightly right in advance to compensate. Alright, so at the start, turn slightly right. Messed up, when you're shifting gears, you'll need to turn the handlebar slightly to the left when you disengage the clutch. Same goes for bringing her to a stop, but the extra weight means she's going to be harder to slow down. So be sure to hit the brakes earlier than you did last time. Okay. Will do. A whole different set of rules. It really is, but you should be fine if you pay attention to what you're doing. My advice for you, Toa, is to leave it read and focus entirely on enjoying yourself. I think you'll have a wonderful time if you do. Nah, seconded. That shall motivate Rin too. How so? Well, think about it. I'll be happy knowing you're having fun, and I don't want to make any mistakes and ruin that. Duh! This is so cute! Aw, that's so sweet. Well then, here's hoping this will be fun for both of us. I am all for this, chat. This is absolutely adorable, and I love it. This is great. That's the hope. Okay, now I'm pumped. Now I have to get this right. And the blade music's playing. Alright, I'm going to start the engine now. This is all so exciting. Okay, get ready. Zelda said she should turn the handlebar a bit when I start moving, didn't she? Okay. No! I forgot, what was it? So, okay, when we're moving forward... Alright, when we're accelerating, we're being pulled towards the car, which is going to pull us to the left. So I need to turn the handlebar to the right. Right? I think it's right! Yeah, that would make sense. You know, we're accelerating, but the car's moving more slowly, so we tilt towards it, so we'd have to go right. Here we go. Please tell me that was right. Phew, glad I didn't mess that up. Thank goodness. Okay. Yeah, that was really smooth. And off I go. Yeah, should be fun to talk to them when they get back. Yes. So, how is it? Does it feel different from when you rode alone? It definitely does. Children was right when she said it would handle it completely differently. That's not the only thing. Oh? What else is there? Oh, nothing. I was thinking of something else. Aww, Reen. That, aww. Reen is really enjoying spending some quality time with Toa. That's adorable. I probably shouldn't tell her that the excitement of riding with her is a bigger hurdle in the sidecar. Aww. It's so cute! Hmm? Okay, I think we're both used to this speed by now. Are you ready to go a bit faster? Sure. Right, let's switch gears. Which way do I have to turn the handlebar while switching again? I think it was to the left. Okay, it was slightly to the left, because again, the momentum's carrying us, isn't it? He just turn the opposite way the way we drove off. Please tell me that was right. Let's go! Perfect! Oh, look at you, that went well. Thanks for the encouragement. Don't be silly. All I'm doing is sitting here. This is so cute! Alright. This really does feel nice, doesn't it? The view from here is great too. It's a much more refreshing experience than I expected it would be. Well, having you here with me makes it a lot more fun too. Aww. Aw, thanks. Okay then, I guess we're about done. It's almost time for us to return from match, so I'm going to slow down a bit. Okie dokie. Sounds like it's time for the final test. Delta said the extra weight with the sidecar means I should take a different approach to slowing down. What was that I had to do? Okay. Brake, I think she said brake earlier than usual. Yeah. It takes longer for it to come to a stop with the extra weight, so I should put the brakes on earlier than usual. There we go. There we go, we stopped just at the right spot. I knew you could do it. Thank you, Reem. I had so much fun, and we still have the journey back to look forward to. I'm glad to hear it. Why don't we take a little break before we go back then? Wait. Oh my goodness, is this like just like a special social link with Toa? Cute. Anyway. It seems like things went very well for both of you. I'm impressed you can handle her so well with such different hardware than the last time you rode. Please, I'm blushing here. Oh no, Rin really had a fun time. That's too cute. Really appreciate your help too, Toa. You ended up having a really good time, didn't you? I did. It was a lot easier to just sit back and enjoy myself than I thought. Of course, that's all thanks to Rin. Not at all. Not that you trusted in me and were able to enjoy yourself kept me focused on doing a good job. Well, I always trusted in you, so today wasn't anything special. Does this basically confirm the ship chat? If this doesn't, I don't know what does. You basically said I've always trusted Rin. That's very cool, too. That's fair. Nice to hear you say that, though. It tears at my soul to say it, but you two make for a good pair. I was about to say the same thing. Well then, that finished up the test. No, this was totally a shipping moment, wasn't it? That is not how it be, Spudtip. That is not how it be. We have Bea, we have Laura. Whatever. Let's head back to the engineering building. Yeah, anime protagonist time. Okay, thank you both for all the great data. Your feedback should come in handy when I tune the thing. Always glad to help. You're planning on entering that data into the computer, right? Would you like me to help you organize all of it? Really? That'd be a big help, but... You sure you have the time? Aren't you busy with your preparations for the trade conference? Oh, fair enough, so wait. I was going to the trade conference? Toa! Ah, right, I haven't told you yet, have I? Truth is, the Imperial government requested I go along to help out the major players. What?! Okay, I knew Toa had great organization skills, but that's taking it to a completely different level. As such, I'll be heading to Crossbell for the trade conference as an assistant to the Entourage. Wow! The Entourage attends the Empire's representatives during the meeting, right? You're assisting them? Yeah, it'll mainly involve helping out with paperwork and scheduling, I'd imagine. I don't think it'll be much help, to be honest, but the government did ask. I know, right? Cool, dude. The amount of responsibilities Toa undertakes is just impressive. Toa OP, please nerf. No, Toa is perfectly balanced, as all things should be. George received a ton of job offers from all over the country lately. Everyone's just waiting on her to graduate. That does not surprise me. Great conference invite is the government's attempt to sweeten the deal. Unbelievable. Does that mean you're planning on moving into the government work instead of the military? Oh, I still haven't decided yet. I'm kind of doing this just to broaden my horizons. Apparently, all this is because of the trouble in Handar last month. The government took a real interest in how quickly and efficiently she evacuated all the citizens. Wow, that's a good point. She was there when we needed her most. That's nice. I'd say Class 7 ended up doing a lot more than I ever could have. I even had help from Angie and Pro, too. Even then, it was thanks to your instructions. Even then, it was thanks to your instructions they were able to split up and handle everything so efficiently. If you decide to enter the military, I think you make a splendid commander. I agree. Chad, if Toa becomes like a commander or something, I think that'd be really cool. Oh, fair enough. You know, you're right, Confidential said there's a trade conference. Are we about to have an 18? Are we about to have the Trade Federation from the Phantom Menace, from Star Wars come up? Oh no. No, Spudtip, no. I sure hope not, though. Probably knowing this game, it probably will be needed again. Yeah, uniform's small enough to fit her, at least. Hey, no teasing allowed. Either way, best of luck. I'm sure we'll be in the middle of another field study by then. I'll be praying things go well for you. Thanks, Rin. Aw, is Toa blushing? Anyway, Whoa, this is starting to look way too much like a sappy 10-Mira novella. Let me just step in right here and keep you two from stumbling into a badly written fantasy. And Rin's like, don't worry, Angelica, it'll be a good written fantasy. It's like, that's not what I meant! You're right, Hopper Nicholson. Although, to be fair, Rin did just pilot a motorcycle, so that adds to the pod racing dynamic. What kind of novellas are you, Rin? Was it something I said? No, asking questions will only encourage her. Here's the subject before it sets out hands. Thanks for helping us with the fight. This is for you. Volcanic Rain, let's go! I'm just glad you helped. See you later then, Rin. Good luck investing in the old schoolhouse, too. Arfa, you'll be the first person we ask if we need more help. That was great. I approve. Oh, Miss Forger. Hey, Sarah! You knocked out this request for the student council? Yeah, I've made my way through several of them now. I've got anything else. Nice! I've got something to talk to you about. So, come along to the festival last weekend. What? I'm not going to take it out on your grades if you don't show or anything. It's just a personal thing. Later! Didn't even want to hear my response. Oh well, I suppose I should go meet her in the faculty lounge when I get a chance. Probably, yeah, I should go check that out before the end of the stream, just so if it's a side quest we have it set up. But that was just such a fun sequence, chat. Ah, there you are! Seems like everything's going smoothly in the student council. Well, for the most part, yeah. Glad to hear it. I'm almost finished with the day's boring paperwork here. Want to snip this joint heads in town? You treat me to a couple of beers for being such a Hey, teacher. What? Yeah, for some reason I see the school frowning on that. You never cease to entertain, Reed. So diehard that's that they gave you guys some kind of special training last month. Wait, what are you? Oh, the swimming lessons. Exactly. I've been pretty pleased at how much all the guys have been improving their time. And then boom, I find it's all because of Nineheart's meddling. I'm still fuming. Do you know how much crow I was eating when he brags right to my face? Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. What's the deal with these two? It's like they're locked in some little struggle. Well, my time wants to play. The gloves are coming up. I'm going to hold special girls-only lessons. And you're just the man who's going to help me out. What? Excuse me, what? But you said it was girls only. Oh, but I need you, Reed. I need you to tell me all the juicy details about Nineheart's been drilling you on. So, you're free right now. What the bots? I almost regret saying it, but I am. And Reed was never seen again. Splendid! Let's tear off our clothes and get into our swimming suits. Sarah, don't say that. Go gather up all the girls and tell them to meet me at the gymnasium. What the heck is going on here? This stream, chat, this stream. And the doofy music is playing. Oh, looks like Million got her swimsuit at least. So, what sort of training will we be doing here? It hasn't escaped my notice that only us girls are here today, too. What sort of training, indeed? I'm more worried about the wandering gaze of a certain boy in our midst. Well, things have for Reed! Come on! No! Bad Reed. Anyway. Listen up! Instructor Reed here is going to tell us all about the secret training Nineheart decided to give the guys. Cool, too. She's part of Class 7 now, so I guess they're getting swim lessons. Did you know we actually had a special workshop just for them? Doesn't it burn you up that none of you were included? Not really. Knowing him, it was probably just needless exertion. Exactly, Fee. Yeah, I totally get what you mean. He seems like the kind of guy who likes boring monologues and macho training sessions and that sort of stuff. Wow. Why don't you tell us how you really feel? Alright, let's start with the so-called man-wing benefit of his. What does that actually involve? Oh, it actually sounds pretty cool. The general idea behind the man-wing method is that people put more effort into things where they can beat other people at them. First up, we'll have Reed the Mean Machine show us how it's done. Know how to choose who you want to square off with. You know, just Reed is fine. Okay, I'm stuck here anyway. Might as well make the most of it. Who do I want to compete with? I mean... Chat, is there any doubt? You look like you used a little dose of excitement today, Fee. Would you go first? You can tell this game isn't realistic. That's a fair point, Spud Kip. Laura should be absolutely ripped. Like, seriously. I like how everyone picked someone else other than I did. That's fine. Don't expect me to hold back, though. I won't dream of it. That's more Reed bit off more than he can chew. Only the lap ties will tell for sure. Oh, no. Alright, let's Let's see if we can shoot off the blocks faster than our silver bullet. Oh, Fee still wears the cat outfit even when she goes swimming. That's hilarious. Ready and go. Please give me the instructions again, because I always mess these up. Okay, so it's E or right. Got it. Darn it. Well, I probably lost, if I had to guess. Yeah, I definitely lost. Fee is too fast. Darn it! Can I retry? Please let me retry. Yep. Okay. Okay, round 2. Right, left, right. Did I win? Let's go! We beat Fee! Let's go! Fair point, Copper Nicholson. Wow, you're pretty good, Reen. You might even be able to take Laura. I don't know about that. I know you've lost faster times than I won with just now. You gotta top of it for Fee. Just stop right now and savor the rarity. That's a fair point, Sarah. Anyway, get back over there. We're not done yet. Not even close. Oh boy, more Link gets Fee. So, what's in the Nightheart have you guys do after this? Well, the first part was having us all go ahead like we did just now. After that, he pushed us through a pool, swaying the length of the pool with just 30 seconds of rest between laps. In terms of distance, I bet we ended up swimming well over 5,000 R's. I like how only Emma and Alyssa were annoyed by that, but just Laura, Fia, and Milliam don't care. Yeah, it could be because the tail is real. This Fia's basically a cat at this point. Anyway, that's crazy. Now that's what I call a long-distance swim. That sounds about right for a regular training session. Okay, Laura. Maybe for you, Laura. But this doesn't really bother me. But I don't just want to swim laps back and forth. Boring! How about we play tag? William, what? Oh! I'm up for it if the rest of you are. Sounds fun. I'm not opposed to the idea. Yeah, I just hope a certain someone doesn't have to use fun and games since used to get out of Ravi. Alyssa, Reen is not that kind of a person. Relax, this is me we're talking about, not Crow. I'm sure I'll be fine. Well, let's let everyone jump for a rousing game of Tad. Woohoo! I'll be at first. Tad, you're a Fee. Oh, come on. And that was how a grueling training session devolved into full games. Unfortunately for poor Reen, his hands did end up in the wrong place at the wrong time once or twice, earning him everlasting shame. However, he nobly persevered, and so it was that their novel train came to an end. What is this writing? Excuse me. A Zerum capsule? What? Huh? Oh, whoa! That's amazing! Here's Tail, restores all HP, just 200 CP. This is like the ultimate get out of jail free card. It's just like... It's like the Super Saiyan second win, basically. You eat this and you're just ready to go. It's like... Ah, anyway. Alright, I think that's a good spot to wrap things up. We'll focus more on the rest of the things next session. What are you doing, Toa? Are you actually helping? Tap. These numbers go here. Tap. Never slows down on the hard work, does she? Okay, fair enough. She's still doing that. Anyway, I think now's a good spot to start wrapping things up. Well, if you're watching here on Twitch, feel free to stick around for a raid. If you're watching here on YouTube and you like what you saw, please consider subscribing on YouTube. It's free to subscribe on YouTube. You can always change your mind later, and it's a great way to show support. And if you're watching on YouTube, hope you have an awesome night.